Everybody, how we doing? It's your boy Caleb Marshall here, aka Thomas Fan 1984, and today I'm gonna be doing my long-awaited Q&A 4. So I know I haven't gotten around to doing it. I actually filmed it a couple months ago, and I just never uploaded it, and I think I actually deleted the video anyway. So I'm just gonna have to do it now, you know. So we're gonna go just search Q&A 4. Yep, Q&A 4 official announcement. Let's see. I think there's only 2 questions, so we're just gonna answer them both right now. Okay, view all. Okay, so from Metal Maimon 76, which is Yellow Glass Tube on Discord. And I know every time I mention it to him, he denies it, but I know it's him. There's been proof because there were a couple times he joined my stream and then it'd be his name, popping up when I, add him to the stream. Anyway, so, when is the STFU movie finally coming out? Honestly, I don't know, because I have so much better stuff I'm doing now, like my new series, The Journey Never Ends. I honestly might not do the STFU movie. It's just because, I don't have, like, the, resources to film it and stuff, whereas The Journey Never Ends, I do, So, I mean, I could always, like, get my friends, me and my friends together, and, we film it that way, and it's like a live-action movie. I am not going to say it's canceled, because I could very well possibly do that. I don't know. But I'm focusing on The Journey Never Ends now, so, yeah. And then, what is your favorite Bob the Builder episode? It's Bob the Druce. I think that's Albanian dub. It doesn't matter. You're still asking what's my favorite Bob the Builder episode. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna say, like, Pilchard's Pickle, or I can't remember exactly what the episode's called. Hold on. Alright. One of my favorite is, Pilchard in a Pickle. It's season 1, episode 4. That's a pretty good episode. Are the rumors true that you're doing a country rock album collab with Christian and the Hedgehog Boys? No. And that is not true. I looked them up a while ago when I first read that question. And it's like, who the hell are they? I looked them up, they're some country rock band. They released music years ago. I don't even know who they are, but, which era of Pat and Matt is better, AIF, Artillery, or Artillery Buttons Lean? I don't know what the second one means, but I think the AIF is the original series. I like the original series. I will watch much of Pat and Matt, if any at all. Hold on. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Just scared if I scared you. I was just grabbing my Pepsi. I actually forgot I had this. I'm like, oh shit, I have my Pepsi I need to drink. I actually got it yesterday, and I never drank it, so. Oh, that's nice and cold because it's in the fridge. Woo! Yummy stuff, guys. Also, if I sound nasally, I don't have a cold. I just, a couple days ago, I got my own hair in my mouth, and somehow it gave me a runny nose. I don't know. It's not a cold. It's never really been like, well, I haven't felt like it's a cold, I haven't had the symptoms of a cold, so I don't know what it is. But anyway, let's continue this Q&A. So, are you planning to upgrade your green screen? I don't use a green screen. But I would like one, especially for, like, Super Bluey Caleb, where I, have to, film episodes, I might just upload it as is, and I'll, like, put stuff on screen instead of, like, using a because I recorded like in front of the the one wall we have, but it it might not work, so I might just upload it as is and put stuff over it. It's Dr. Snickerdoodle being a news reporter. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for the questions from Metal Maimon. So, my good friend, my good buddy Alex, aka Thomas Bing Bing Stories, aka the co-creator of Thomas and aka my Journey Never Ends series, he asked me 4 questions. So, have you ever watched Doctor Who? Is the first question. I don't know. I mean, I've seen like clips of stuff on YouTube, but I don't think I've ever like watched a full episode. So yeah. Okay. I can answer this question now because, I mean, and maybe it's better I'm doing the Q&A now instead of before. His question is, what are you planning to do for this channel in the future? I think before my response was, I'm gonna finish the STFU movie, but now I'm gonna finish the series, or not finish the series. I'm gonna we're gonna do production on the series, and stuff, so yeah. I can actually answer that question. What I planning to do? Well, I'm planning to just make the series, with you, Alex. So yeah. Then, what is your favorite? Question 3 is, what is your favorite non-Thomas cartoon? Well, let's see. I'd say Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam. And that is not, guys. That is not like a cold cough. I don't know what it is. I guess I irritated my throat somehow, and somehow I got a runny nose from it. I don't know. Either way. I say like Bob the Builder, Fireman Sam. I mean, I've seen more Bob the Builder than I have Fireman Sam. And I'm pretty sure I've seen more Thomas than I have seen Bob the Builder, but still, just asking what's my favorite non-Thomas cartoon. So, well, yeah, I'd say probably Bob the Builder and Fireman Sam, and there's also, these others with like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say those 2. Those are the first 2 that come to mind, and those are really the first 2 I could think of. So, what is your number 4? Is what is your favorite Thomas non-Audrey story? I don't know. I mean, I really like the Rebecca era, and I think it's because just, she didn't get the justice she needs in the original series. And so, also, guys, I mean, I'm recording this video, I'm talking about the series, I might as well tell you a little bit more about the series. We have officially scripted the first episode, Super Rescue. Okay, I paused the video because someone parked in front of our house, but he went to the house next door, so. But anyway. Yeah. Okay, oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. We have officially scripted Super Rescue. Super Rescue is gonna be, it is the first episode of the series. And what's different about it is that the main part of the episode, which is Super Rescue, we're using it as a flashback where Bear and Henry tell Rebecca about the whole story. So with that, okay, so Sir Topham Hatt the First is who we're using as a controller for the first couple episodes. I don't know if I should tell you guys who the next. I mean, okay, I won't even say anything yet about it, but just know the next few episodes after might they might have a different control. It might have a different Soto might have a different controller, which so okay, I'm gonna explain this to you guys though, because I'm gonna explain this to you because I actually, didn't even think of this. But if you guys don't know or don't remember, not Thomas, the damn Super Rescue, the original story, takes place in. Oh, that was just okay. I'm seeing if I have any other Q&A questions I need. We got. But oh, hey, I know this is the live what I was gonna do, the live Q&A, but I'm gonna answer both of these. Oh my God, not this first comment. Not this first comment. Why would you ask this, Thomas the Tank Engine 01? I mean, I get that we kind of have beef, but yeah, I don't know. When did you become the Polar Express kid? I've never been the Polar Express kid. Okay, look, dude, that's a joke that's like 5 years too old. Like, that whole joke stopped when we all switched Discord. That was like a Google Hangouts thing. And then, we tried to, transfer it all over to Discord, and it just didn't hit the same. So, I'm not the Polar okay, well, when did I become it? 2020, and then it was like 2021 maybe that we officially stopped with all that stuff. So yeah, no, maybe it's like 2018, 2019, or I don't know if it was that old, but not that old, that long ago. But Ackley Attack, is that your? Yeah, okay. Ackley Attack 1127 Productions asks, do you think Emily and Molly deserve to be friends? I'm gonna say yes, because I feel like they'd have a good dynamic. I just a lot of like the female characters of the show, I feel like a lot of them didn't get they didn't get the the love and stuff they deserved. So I really think so. Maybe I could do like an Emily and Molly episode in the series. Let's see if there's any other questions. Live Q&A. Okay, yeah, that was just whatever. Other bullcrap. Q&A 3. Yeah, see, guys, like the last Q&A I did was December 16th, 2022. So I really need to do a Q&A again, which is why I'm doing this one. Okay, I guess I don't really. Okay, Q&A announcement. What's that one for? Is that for Q&A 4? Was that supposed? Yeah, no, Q&A 3, I think. Is that supposed to be Jamal the monkey? Hey yo! Hey yo! See, Q&A 3. Yeah, that was for Q&A 3. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was saying though with the series. So this is actually part of Alex's headcanon, which I agree with. So we're gonna use it. He said that, like, it should take place in 1982. They tell... But yeah, so... Like I said, the original Super Rescue story takes place in 1967. So... Anyway, guys, so... The original Super Rescue took place in 1967. And... and like I said, it's, the headcanon is set, and I guess the series, at least for season 1, is set in like 1982, or around 1982, around the 1980s. but probably before, you know, the actual TV series started. So, okay, guys, it was someone for Lincare, I guess they're oxygen company. I don't know what they were doing exactly, but what he was doing exactly, but he had to park right in front of our house. Anyway, like I'm saying, you know, it takes place the present day of the, you know, of the series takes place in the 80s, probably 1982. I'd like to start in 1980. Maybe, you know, we'll have it started in 1980. I mean, it shouldn't matter. It's only 2 years off anyway. But I feel like, you know, 1980 could be like a good spot to, you know, put it in. Maybe even like 1975 or something like that even. I don't know. I kind of feel like the 80s is like too it might be too short for the series, but at the same time it's like I don't know. Either way. So basically what it is, it's like I said, Bear and Henry in fact, I'm gonna show you. No, I can't show you the script because I'm recording and I don't want to leak the script. Anyway, part of it's Henry's like out of service because he's got a problem with his water and stuff, and yeah, and so Bear and Rebecca have to help out with his training and stuff, and and then Rebecca finds out that Bear and Henry know each other and stuff. So like that's the original part of this of the episode, you know, and then, you know, of course, you know, the original episode with the original, you know, stuff. So yeah, we will, you know, I'm gonna check Discord because I texted Alex about some stuff. Okay, he's not texted back. The one person I need to talk to is the narrator, which is the guy Silver. Oh wait, I was gonna say I don't even see him in the. Yeah, he's right there. He goes by Alistair. Alistair Turgoose. So tell him I need, you know, I don't need him for the narration. I'm just gonna put, I will need you for the narrator. You know. Anyway, like I was saying, so yeah, so it is like retelling, or it's Bear and Henry retelling the whole story, and so Duck will appear only in the flashback, along with D199. I'm just telling you guys that. And then Nia is also in the episode because at the end of the episode it sets up for episode 2. Alex said it's gonna be a cliffhanger. It's not really like that big of a cliffhanger. It's just like that. That's the part that sets up for episode 2. Because episode 2, it's gonna be the original story. I don't know what we'll title it yet. We have the idea and the plot. I don't want to tell you guys what it is because, well, maybe I will. Okay, I'm just gonna give it to you guys in one sentence. Thomas has a problem with his coal, so Nia has to take Annie and Clarabelle on his branch line and stuff. That's all I'm giving you guys right now. I mean, there's more to it, but yeah. And with, you know, like I said, with this series, you know, both Nia and Rebecca will have, everyone's gonna have character development, you know. Rebecca does have, she's got character development in this episode. It's just more minor, you know, and it's, you know, the character development is actually, no part of the script does it say, you know, that she needs to prove herself, you know, to the other engines, because she is not doing that. You know? I mean, you know, maybe we could, you know, maybe in that, well, okay, maybe there'll be an episode where we address that, you know, where, like, you know, or, like, Sir Topham Hatt and whoever else will address that, where it's, like, well, you know, where Rebecca, you know, says, like, I'm just trying to prove myself, and you know, and Gordon and Sir Topham Hatt and the other engines are like, Rebecca, you've already proved yourself. You know, you've already, you know, you've already proved yourself that you're, you know, that you're a really useful engine, stuff like that. That way, you know, she can get closure, you know, she could get official closure on, on proving herself and stuff, you know, and, you know, so she knows that, you know, she proved herself to, you know, everyone. So, yeah, yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. The next video might be another Beyond the Finish Line video. I don't know yet exactly what we're gonna do. But, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but yeah, we are gonna do that. Also, guys, what I just realized, you know, we don't have, like, the signalman and driver voice roles. Maybe I'll just do those, honestly. You know, because those are always minor roles, so, you know, yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video with another one. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and all that good old stuff. You guys have requests for videos that you want to see here on my channel, you know, let me know. Also, guys, I know I haven't been doing, like, much geek music videos this year. And that's just because, for one, Geek Music hasn't released any new Thomas covers this year, I don't think, yet. You know, and usually, you know, last year, they were releasing one, like, I think at least one every month. I don't think they've done any this year. Maybe they have, maybe, you know, they're just not out on YouTube. Either way, you know, I got, like, all the others that they've done, too, that, like, you know, I could definitely, you know, I could definitely do music videos of. But at the same time, it's like, I'm just, you know, probably I might just not even bother with, you know, geek music videos anymore and just focus on the series and all, you know, all this other stuff on my channel, you know? Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, like I just said. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and all that good old stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Keep you guys updated on the series and stuff, or, you know, and keep you guys updated on, like, you know, Beyond the Finish Line and, you know, what happens with that stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.